Hello, 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 lovely Lisa Jones. How you doing? Hello, Lenny. Hello. It's good to see everybody. I thought I would pop in, seeing as everybody seems to be doing all of the stuff and things on the YouTube streets. I thought I would just pop in, see what was happening, check if you're all still in one piece. You know, I'm glad to see you. Hi. Hello, Rosie. Hello. Yes, I'm all French this evening. I am Louis. Don't even ask it like it was a whole situation. It's me. What do you expect? It's Sophie's Mama Poo. Hello, lovely. Hello. Tangeray, I hate you, but I love you. I love you. Italian girl, hello, lovely, hello. Yes, Lisa, I thought it was time that, we just let wee petite Willy Weasel just run around for a little bit, because God love him. He's been locked away for a little while. And there's not much happening underneath those concrete stairs. You gotta let a weasel have some sort of freedom. And everybody seemed to be doing all the things. So I just thought, well, why not? Made as much sense as anything else. I'm glad to see everybody. So, how has your Friday been? Friday, possibly Saturday, depending on where you are located in the world. Oh, and yes, I need food, as Lisa just quite rightly pointed out. So if you would like to donate some tiny sandwiches to the wee Willy Weasel, if you feel so inclined, you can hit up the Griffey Cash App and the Griffey PayPal. The Griffey PayPal is Griffey with 3 F's, because she gives you that extra F, hey, it's the weekend, you might as well. Griffey83@gmail.com. And if you don't have the PayPal, or if you have the Cash App, you can send it to me, and I will send it on to the tiny Africans, who will in turn then feed the weasel. It's a whole situation. It's like a system of weasel feeding that I didn't even think was going to occur, but here we are. What can we do? These are the things that happen on the YouTubes. Pooh, hello, lovely, hello. Bombercat, hello, lovely, hello. Eliza, hello. Yes, I saw that, Lenny. There's been a whole lot of stuff and things happening in a whole lot of places. It feels like everybody has decided to just do all of the things in the past few hours. Or that's the way it feels anyway, because everywhere I look, it's like, oh, there's more things here. Oh, there's more things there. Oh, what are you doing over here? It's hard to keep track. But I am very, very much looking forward to Circle Jerks this evening with their special guest. In case anyone hasn't seen it already, there's a handy dandy notification on the channel. So if you pop over to Circle Jerks, you can hit the little notification if you haven't already turned it on. And you will see the amazing 6up Media as now a Circle Jerk this evening. That'll be nice because we're all in the same path. It's nice to see everybody coming together. It's nice to see all the things happening. And as Linny rightly said, there's a few chickens coming home to roost elsewhere. That'll be interesting to watch unfold. But we'll give that time. We'll give that time. Jessie, hello, lovely. Anybody I've missed? Ray Ray, hello, lovely. Okie dokie. So, let's see. We'll turn this on. And as usual, I'm going to have to rely on you guys to tell me if you can hear the thing. Or if it's too loud, too quiet, or annoying, or unnecessary. You know. Be kind about it too. You know. Or creative. Not like that terrible Tanqueray. She terrorizes me with nuds, and it's just, I'll never recover, to be honest. I can't begin to tell you the amount of counselling this wee weasel's going to need at the end of all of this, because, oh, the shit I have seen. I am telling you. I don't even think I have words for it half the time. Or if I did have words, it would be the very much after dark words. Absolutely the after dark words. I'm looking forward to it, Tango. I'm sure it'll be a whole thing. Today's handy dandy playlist is provided to us by the gods of the YouTubes to protect us from any of those nasty copyright type situations, because I'm trying to behave over here, trying to do all of the good things, mostly. I'm still me. There's no getting away from that. There's look. You can only work with what you've got, right? Right? It's after dark somewhere. I mean, yeah, that's a whole lot of mental arithmetic that, quite frankly, that would have me turning into one of the ninjas if I tried to work that out on live. But so let's not. Let's save me from myself there. Okay, good. So tell me this before we start. Not that we're doing anything relatively earth-shattering. We're just gonna hang out because all of the things are happening elsewhere right now. See, even your woman over here, your woman peeping in through the door, she's up busy listening. Nobody invited her, but she's here anyway. Let's just pretend like we weren't doing nothing. We didn't do it. Nobody saw us do it. You can't prove anything. Why are you staring at me, lady? Did somebody call animal control? I'm a wee bit concerned. Do you like my wee teeths, Jessie? Look at my wee teeths. It is the best thing about wee Willy Weasel. His wee teeths are hilarious. And that's why the sandwiches have to be so tiny, because otherwise you just never make your way through them. You just have to through. You have to manage getting through all the sandwiches with your tiny two teeths. I'm so not going to say what was coming into my head there, so let's just move along. What you doing there, lady? I don't know. She's freaking me out a wee bit. And where did her shoes go? Why is she not wearing any shoes? Who is she looking for? Does she even belong in this house? How did she get in here? I have no idea. These are all questions we need answers to. Are you lost? Do you need help? Do I see glitter on your apron? I would like to move away. I'm a wee bit unsure of what she's going to do, this lady. And as you can see, she's very helpfully put an urn of my loved ones right beside the door. She didn't really think about that whenever she laid out the geography of this room. It was a wee bit rude of her to put my great granny right beside the door, but humans, what can you do? I don't know. You're lost, Sapphire Sky. I'm lost. I'm the one that's saying it. Don't worry about it. Just sit there and nod and go, uh-huh, uh-huh. It's like the rest of YouTube, right? You just sit there and go, yes. Have you been to Arby's, lady? Do you know how much eggs cost? Do you have a personalized number plate? She looks like she needs to go for a little bathroom break. Right? That's very unhygienic, Ray Ray. I mean, look, what is this? We have standards in this place. We're not all animals, you know. At least equip yourself correctly for the situation at hand. We haven't got time for your half-arsed efforts here. And don't hit my great granny on the way through the door. Please, have some respect. Oh, I don't know. See the things I have to put up with, and then you'll wonder why by the time I get out and about on these streets that I'm half crazed. Quite frankly, you should all be grateful. It could get a lot worse. Tangerine knows that it does. It gets dicey sometimes. Look at my wee teeth! Yes, she has it. She has a shirt on. She has a wee apron on. Her wee leggings. I don't know whether she's bothered to wash in the past 6 weeks or not. I don't want to get any closer than this in case, you know, there'd be some unmentionables. is she trying to like take over now that Michelle Sabaté has had her like 5 millionth channel removed from the YouTubes? I'm wondering if maybe she's trying to take over and lady, are you trying to cook weasel? Is this what's happening here? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I'm telling you. I think it's a cleaver, Ray. I think it's a cleaver or a saucepan. One of those tenderizer mallets. She's just gonna doink me on the head at any moment, just smack. No, you're not allowed to sit on the couch. There's those, as you can see, it's very, very smooth. Very, very smooth. Some would say hard as a board. I wouldn't recommend it for the comfort. I would say it's a wee bit more comfortable than the normal soft furnishings that are found around my quarters, but this is definitely one of the hard furnishings. And lean in, everybody. Lean in. Go away, lady. I have secrets to tell my friends. Go away. Right. See this couch? If you look at OnlyFans, you will see this couch in many, many scenes. That's why it's got that flat surface. There's like one of those little wipe clean surfaces on. The amount of surface cleanser this couch has seen, I'm telling you, if that lamp could talk, I can't even begin to explain the things. To be honest, if you saw where the lamp was last week, look, there's a reason why I'm not always on camera, because it would frighten you. Right, Sapphire Sky? I didn't tell her to do it. That's why she's standing at that odd angle. That's what explains that slight tilt. Look at what happened to Great Granny. Look. I'm telling you. Be careful out there, folks. You never know. You never know what could happen with a household appliance. Things can get spicy. Oh, dearie dear. Rosie, that is my retro lamp. It's 60s kitsch, and I was one of the hipsters before hipsters were a thing. I say hipsters. What they were doing with their hips. I mean, look at your woman here. She still hasn't recovered. We've been a WD-40. It should be alright. Yep, that's right. Spicy wee. That sounds also unfortunate. Yes. Wipe front to back, people. Front to back. Otherwise the spicy wee gets... Oh, Linny, it was a pelvis injury. Twisted pelvis. And we all know that a twisted pelvis can do a whole lot of things to people. It makes them just tell all sorts of very strange stories. They somehow become the godmother of a person they've never met. They tell the entire internet how to behave. They start hallucinating fictional checks, which is kind of amazing, really. Like, it's making my wee ears twitch just at the thought of it. Linny, if she tried to bust a move, I can't confirm or thankfully deny if her pelvic floor would be able to make its way through that situation. Kegel exercises, everybody. They're very important. Hello, Crime Creepy. How you doing? Yes, right. Okay, so little refresher. I meant to add that in at the start. So, for anybody who hasn't been around, or because I haven't been around very much this week, because, things go sideways, just like your woman's pelvis over here. Look at it. Look. For the short term, because of a whole raft of issues, Griffey isn't going to be around very much for the foreseeable, but she is fine. Both her and Stella are fine and well, and they're safe and in one piece. The problem being is that South Africa is having a whole lot of issues. One of them is that the power situation they have had for over a decade now is becoming increasingly worse. And at the moment, they literally don't know 1 minute to the next if they're going to have power. Whereas a few weeks ago, they were at least on a schedule. They could work around it a little bit. But that's not the case right now. So, because Griffey's kind of close to getting her watch hours and stuff, we're just trying to do the helpful thing. So for the short term, these are kind of stuck with me for a little bit. But the plan is that when the tiny Africans have power, they will be here. Hopefully to rescue me for this creepy lady, because she is freaking me the out. She's weird, Joe. Just you wait, lady. Wait till Griffey gets here, and then you are in serious shit. Griffey! Griffey! Vestiges, hello, lovely. Good to see ya. I love seeing all the wee poos everywhere. There's a little poo army. It makes me very happy. Oh dear. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to try this and see if it works. Can you see that? Hello, everybody. Oh dear. So yeah, just be grateful that the wee hands are often hidden, because I mean, the wee hands could get wee into an awful lot of trouble. You think wee's mouth gets her into a lot of trouble? Little do you know. Do you want another little thumbs up? A wee thumbs up. Tiny teeths and a wee thumbs up. Oh dear. It is so silly, but look, it's been a heck of a week. It's always a bit of a week on these YouTube streets. So we've got to take our fun where we can get it. You like that, Pooh? The wee thumbs up? Oh dear. They're making me laugh now. It's not helping matters. And look, you're making the crazy lady just stare at me. She doesn't know what to do with herself. Hey, lady! Oh dear. It's so silly. And yes, please, if you aren't already subbed to Pooh and their new channel that some crazy person on the YouTube streets has already stated with her whole chest that she was going to take down, please take the time, subscribe. They do all sorts of content. You can watch some unfortunate peoples on the YouTubes in handy dandy little bite-sized packages. You can learn things. They have all the facts and things. They have funny things. They have movie things. And they also have music streams, and the music streams are awesome. Such a welcome relief in this crazy place. You're just Pooh. Just Pooh. Please put Pooh's channel link in the chat. Like, you guys know Griffey's rules anyway. If you guys have a channel, please drop each other's links. Please go and sub up, support the people in our community, because that's how we all get from point A to point B. We all support each other. It is important. None of us are here just doing this thing by ourselves. Without our friends and our community, the people that we've been grateful to meet, where would we be? Where would we be? I would be in that crazy lady's cooking pot, and that would be very unfortunate. So, you know. Trisha Whistler, hello, lovely. Have to give a wee thumbs up for Trisha. That needs to be the thing now. Everybody gets a wee. Let's see, there's a couple more, I think. Hello, everybody. Hello. Can you see my tiny wee hand? Don't make me touch the sofa. It's all still covered on unmentionable items. Look, no, touch the sofa. Do not touch the sofa. What happened, Vestiges, that you deleted? You just needed a fresh start or a clean slate? Swear, lady, if you smash Granny, I'll never be able to explain it to everybody. Please don't smash Granny. She's not doing you any harm. Just go and cook your wee brownies or whatever you're doing in there. I don't know. I don't want to know. Well, sometimes it's nice for a wee change, Vestiges. We all need that where you're just like, what's happening? Where are we? Hello, Ashley. How are you doing, lovely? Or more importantly, let's see. No, not that one. Don't ask me even what I'm doing now. I'm just messing, apparently. Hello! Hello, Ashley! Let's see if we can do my little body pop again. Whee! Oh dear. Look. If you looked around these streets, it doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much. It just takes a weasel with some creative hand action to be able to keep us entertained. And tiny chiefs. Was I hopping on a cactus? Let's find out. Whee! Oh dear. Oh dear me. So, now, as I was saying, back to serious business. Look, I'm trying. Right, Lenny? We'll have to do that in a wee second. If you haven't already, set your little notifications to on. If you waddle on over to Circle Jerks, you'll be able to set a little notification that will tell you when they come on in a few hours' time. And there you will see the lovely 6-Up as well. And I'm sure we're going to talk about a whole lot of things. We'll have a whole lot of people in the bushes. It'll be kind of scary. Please keep your arms and legs tucked in while you're there because, whoo, you think this lady looks crazy? Where do you see what's in the bushes? Telling you. Let's see. No, no, no lurking in the bushes. Stay out of my bushes. Get out of my bush. You're going out, Pooh. Aww. That's a lie, though. I hope you have a lovely time interacting with the human beings that are not in the YouTubes for a little bit. Just please don't bring anybody home to this wipe clean sofa situation. We can't do that. It's taken me an hour and a half to clean it since the last customer. I can't. Please don't do that to me. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, people? Pearl de Beer. Hello. Hello. Alright, I think I can dance. Or maybe it's my other wee dude that can dance. Hold on. Please hold. If I manage to disconnect oh, look, I've got wee cheeks. Look. Ooh. Wee cheeks. No, it's my other wee dude that can dance. This wee dude can only do this. Whee! You ready? Whee! Perp says hop on a cactus and I say whee! Oh dear. Oh dear. Look, the dragon's gonna have a heck of a weekend. Have you seen the lineup that awaits us on these YouTube streets? And we've only hit Friday. It's gonna get spicy as all heck out there. So please be cautious. And if you find somebody who tells you to hop on a cactus, whee! Look, this lady wants to know where I got my skills, Joe. What can you do? I'm a professional. Although that reminds me, everybody. Oh, it's going to be a wild night tonight, Lisa. And remember, some people aren't going to just take a whole lot of things very well. they're going to think it's all about them, and they're going to whine and moan, and they're going to send all their crazy little people out to do all of the things. So you just have to keep your wits about you. It could get interesting, but it could be heckin' funny. So remember to be funny. Like, Lenny, nobody told me that pants were a requirement for this stream. I've been on here for what, a year now. Pants were never part of this situation. They were not part of the agreement. I can my wee dancing weasel now. Whee! You just keep trying to look at my nether regions, which is unfortunate. These are all just a bunch of degenerates. Look at what we have found here in the wild, everybody. It's a tiny African. Hello, Stella. We miss you, lovely Stella. We miss you, lovely Griffey. Hello, Stella. Hello. Hello. Do you see this crazy lady over here, Stella? While you haven't been here, this crazy lady has somehow appeared out of nowhere. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she belongs to. I don't know where she came from. It's all a wee bit concerning. Oh, Heather, that's really good news. Aww. That's really good news. I'm deliberately not putting it on screen, but I hope for his sake more than anybody else's that that's the way that it stays. Because, yeah, that's amazing. Hello, Carol Johnson. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Let's see. Can we get a wee wave? Hello, Carol. And yes, we've got nether regions, we have body popping weasels, you name it, we've got it. We've got the full shebang here this evening. Like, if you want a thing, we've got all the things. If you missed the start of the stream, just don't ask me what has happened on this sofa or with this lamp. Everything has a story to tell. There's only so much I can do. Work with me here. Work with me. And if some crazy woman on the YouTubes tells you to hop on a cactus, what do we do, everybody? We say, whee! Oh dear, that's so silly, but it's very funny. Well, I hope that you both Pearl manages to get off the phone soon, and that Chris manages to escape the doctor's office soon. But we do miss you very much, lovely Stella. Yeah, you have a body popping weasel, Heather. And I can give you a tiny little thumbs up. I can do all of the things. All of the things. They haven't seen it yet, Pearl. That's what we were just going to. We're going to do that. Right. Let me see. If you could all just amuse yourselves there for a little minute. Don't tell your woman over here, she'll want to get involved, and then all bets are off at that point. What you doing over there, lady? What you doing? Okie dokie. We have a musical interlude. Now we're going to have an advertisement. We're getting very professional over here, because we're doing all the stuff and things. Let's see. Does that make it any better? Very good. Very good. Wait. Make sure I don't have that on like. Good. Volume. Good. Okay, everybody. We're now going to have an informational interlude from our handy dandy sponsors. Because we are quite the trained outfit over here, we've managed to achieve sponsors within a couple of weeks. It's been quite a situation. A few of you will probably remember me telling you about the full moon, half moon, total eclipse of the whole thing. And then some lovely lady called Pearl DeVere did a thing. And I'm in love. So I'm going to mute Yeah, sorry about that last bit. I don't know why Pearl insisted on putting that in. I'm not like that at all. I'm a very nice, polite wee weasel person. I would never say anything like that. It must have been one of those AI generated bits and bobs, because I would never say anything like that. Would you like to see it again, everybody, now that you've seen it the first time? And I was bapping about in the middle of it. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. You have not got receipts, Griffey. Shush, shush. Or I'll send you into the kitchen with this lady here. We don't know who she is. She's just creeping over my shoulder. We'll send you into the kitchen and you'll never be seen again, so just be careful. Heather. Now, you see, this was a slightly unfortunate drawback of the whole Jaffa Cake-ness of it all. Lots of us are used to political debates in our normal lives, whatever they may entail, whether it's education, healthcare, you name it. But in the UK and some tiny African place and some weird Australian place, Jaffa cakes are a thing. And it's a hot button issue, a whole situation on whether a Jaffa cake is actually a biscuit or a cake. It is a little layer of sponge cake with like a little layer of orange type jelly stuff, goo on it. And then traditionally it has like a very, very thin layer of dark chocolate. They are amazing. The hazard that comes with the Jaffa cake, they are not a cookie. They are not a cookie, Chris. You could lose your life in this country for calling that a cookie. Pearl will tell you that I mean, if you said that in someone's home, you would be ushered out of the building. Sharpish. At best. It'd be worse than going into the kitchen with your one hair. I mean, right, Jessie. One of the best things about a packet of Jaffa cakes is opening a fresh packet and having one Jaffa cake, and then you treat yourself to a second Jaffa cake, and then somehow science is still trying to figure out exactly how, but some sort of wormhole in the space-time continuum opens up, and before you know it, the entire packet has been eaten. 12 of the little orangey, chocolatey, spongy goodies have disappeared into your mouth and then into your belly. We are powerless to control these things. But yes, don't say to a UK or Irish person that Jaffa cakes are a cookie. You've been warned. You've been warned. Godspeed. That's the best I can do for you. But they are god tier amazing. Right, Pearl? And then you can get all the little fancy ones as well. And you can get ones that have milk chocolate on them. And you get ones that are lime. You can get all different ones. But the original ones are still the best. But it's not my fault that somehow it defeats the laws of physics and personal responsibility, and they somehow just all disappear into your mouth, one after the other. But if you somehow can get a hold of yourself for even 30 seconds, the best thing that you can do is while eating one of the Jaffa cakes is to give it the full moon, half moon, total eclipse, because apparently people are so bedazzled by this magic trick they don't even notice you eating the entire feckin' packet of Jaffa cakes. and there's nothing they can do then. It's science at the end of it. Science. Chris, I read that completely the wrong way initially, and I thought you were being stabbed in the eye with a needle. I was like, what the heck has happened? I'm glad that that's not the case, to be honest. Do they sell them at Walmart? They probably do. I'm sure you can probably get them in lots of places. But yeah, they are very good. Have a lovely time, Pooh. We hope you have an amazing time out there in the big bad world, and go and do all the fun things and then come back and tell us about them all. All of them, Pooh. Bring pictures. Just don't tell Tanga, she gets jealous. God love her. She's very possessive. Like this crazy lady over here. It's terrible. Terrible. Chris, whenever the nurse comes back into the room with your injection, I want you to go. Hold on. I have to flip the screen. God damn it. Whee! Do that. That'll scare the bejesus out of them. Come here, nurse. Let me show you my skills. Whee! Look. You have to admit, it would add a wee bit of intrigue into their day. They'll go home, they'll tell their family, it'll all be wonderful. Hello, Frank. Hello. It's good to see you, love. We're happy to see you. We've all missed the fact that you've been around, so it's good that you're out and about and ready to kick it with us on these crazy streets again. Right, Chris? Just say, a weasel told me to do this. Whee! She'll be like, yeah, okay, maybe not. Right, Linny? I mean, if we just attach a cactus to that situation, look, it could get a little bit weird with cactus. We have injections. Look, life gets interesting before you've even realized it. Sometimes a little bit like your one over here, you just have to work with what you've got. You should see her with the dude next door. It gets all sorts of crazy. Ooh. Hello, Nani. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Frank. Right, Pearl. A lot of people have missed you, Frank. I know you don't like everybody giving it the old mushy side of life, but you may not realize that so many of us do care about you, but we do. So we're happy to see you. Oh, from what I heard, Frank, as soon as you made a step onto the YouTubes today, my team, my weasel team, including your woman here. Again, you got to work with what you've got. Your woman here, and I was getting all of the screenshots, and they were telling me. Now, I didn't see it, but they told me they didn't see it, and they didn't hear it, and they didn't watch it, but they told me that Frank had been spotted. Shocking. Yes, this is actually really Griffy. You'll only see me chatting in chat to drop you links. Because thankfully, Griffy just reminded me about a thing that, that because I get sidetracked by your woman here and the lamp, and then it all gets a bit strange. But Griffy is very, very grateful that you guys have all been around. If you can watch 15 minutes, if you can watch an hour, if you can watch me live, if you can watch the old recordings where you get, the nice people, the Griffy and the Stella. You'll see all funny things on the old recordings if you go through the wee playlist. But we're tantalizingly close, everybody. We're creeping and creeping and creeping. And we love you, Pearl. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. We all do. And thank you so much. So much for Total Eclipse of the Way. You have, well, I don't think you have any idea just quite how much joy that has brought me over the past couple of days. It's just amazing. Although trying to explain it to some of my friends is kind of hilarious, because I'm like, look, my friend made a thing, and then they're like, okay, why are you in a Jaffa Cake advert? I'm famous. I'm YouTube famous. I'm going to get my own little personalized number plate. It's going to say Wee Willie Weasel Enterprises. And we're going to tour the country. All the countries. Carol Johnson, not poo. Thank you very much, love. Shopping for graduation cakes. Oh my god, the stress. But yes, Griffey reminded me of a thing that I was going to say. That if you see comments in the community posts on Griffey's channel under Griffey's name, or if you see Griffey commenting in a chat by some freak of nature, not that in the hope to God that she would have power, that will be actually Griffey. That won't be me. So just to clarify that, I'm only pretend Griffey when I'm here. Unfortunately, I hate to burst the bubble of the tiny little bush lurkers and your woman over here, but my career criminal has my career criminal? No. I keep the career criminal in the kitchen. My criminal career, that's the one. Whew, got out of that before you noticed. Hey! Look at my teeth! My criminal career wouldn't have went well because I'd be like, hey, it's me! I did the thing! I did the thing! It was me! Yes. What's that? You told somebody to sit down? Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. That's why I just thought it was a whole lot of effort. So yeah. My criminal crimes! Federal crimes! So yes, if you would like to sponsor a tiny African so that they can either have a tiny sandwich or at least enough power to be able to, I don't know, heat up a tin of soup. I laugh, but oh lordy, I mean, if only you guys realized, if you hit up Griffey's PayPal, unlike that scary channel that shall not be named over here, the scary channel, we don't do any of the doxing shit. So, I mean, if you PayPal Griffey $1 or $5 million, she's still not going to put out your name onto the YouTubes. And if you don't have PayPal or if you have Cash App, you'll be able to find me there, and it's Great British Pound Sign, Wee Frosty Ewok. And then I will send it to the tiny Africans. And then they will send it back to me so I can buy tiny sandwiches for my tiny teeths. Right? My long and varied criminal career. Lenny. I wish I'd played that one a wee bit better. I was just like, you are? A record? Alright, go on ahead. Let's see how that goes for you. That'll be interesting. And yes, then the tiny Africans will punish you by sending you some wee nuts. Look, tiny Africans are weird. We never said they were perfect. They're strange people. What can we do? Welcome to society, Pooh. I love it. You've been back 2 minutes and you're already a Pooh. Blank screen's tiny dancer. Hello, you little dancer, you. Hello. Or Let's see. Hello. Hello, blank screens. Tiny dancer. Sorry. Look, you've no idea how difficult it is for me to even maintain a shred of sanity half the time. Well, yous do, but let's just pretend that I'm a professional, okay? Let's come on now. Don't ruin my happiness altogether. So, tell me this, everybody. Yep, I've been popping off. Did you see this, Griffey? Did you see me popping off? Look. Hold on. Whee! When Perp tells me to hop on a cactus, whee! Right? We can't fire anything over here. No fires whatsoever. Our fires are somewhat limited to literally the lobby area of your local buildings. Hello, Ginger Snap. Hello. So tell me this, everybody. It's 1:45. Look, I'm trying to be a professional, considering I'm a one weasel show over here. Even though I've managed to screw that up in about 3 seconds. So I understand that there's going to be a few people out and about on the YouTubes. Hey. Is anybody due to go live in our little side of the street, so to speak? Because I don't want to end up upsetting anyone. Well, not anyone unnecessarily. I was just looking there, and they're going to be doing a spreading awareness for summer thing. It's on Tracy Ann Chasing's community post. If any of you are on Facebook, and I'll share it on my community tab if you're a weirdo like me and don't do the Facebooks. Hey. But it says SAS is an anagram for spreading awareness for Summer. Summer Wells has been missing since June 15th, 2021. We want the world to know about her. Your level of skill is not important. We want your heart, not your art. The idea is to get creative. So use a rock, a shell, a silk flower, a piece of tile. You choose. Then take the item and write on it at SAS, and then hashtag with your location, hashtag Summer Wells, and then you can take a little photograph of it and share the piece of art. Obviously, you can do that privately or publicly. But that's a nice idea, because I know that the whole Summer's Day thing is difficult and complicated for, it brings up a whole lot of things involving a whole lot of people that makes it very difficult. Whatever you do, whatever it may be, just do something for these babies, whatever it may be. Just give them a few seconds of time in your heart, in your prayers. Tell somebody about them. Share their picture. Our bucket list has holes. Hello! Hello! Right, as Griffey said, Ginger is giving us all some mouth-to-mouth action. Wee Willie Weasel's doing some full moon, half moon. Wee Willie Weasel and her tiny wee teeths. Look at my wee teeths. Look at them. We're doing all the things. And those terrible, terrible tiny Africans are just sitting there doing nothing. Makes a change. Usually it's me that's just sitting in the corner going, I don't know. Griffey's just pushing buttons and doing all the things. Do you like my wee teeths? Our bucket list has holes. Hey, my wee teeths. Total eclipse of the teeths. It doesn't take much to amuse me. We know this. I think Lenny Pooh's up to something. She's walking the street doing some sort of shenanigans as afoot. Brace yourselves, everybody. Brace yourselves. This is where we tries to take a drink without giving the whole game away. Let's see if it's possible, because usually my cup makes it look like I'm about to break my neck. No. Yep. Well done, me. Look, you've only yourselves to blame. The quicker we get Griffey and Stella to their threshold of watching hours, the quicker we might get them back. It's not my fault. I didn't do this. Griffey did this. She's responsible. You can shout at her whenever she comes back. Total eclipse of the teeths. Don't know what the internet was doing there. It was doing something odd. Okay. Let's has everybody else ran away, or am I just getting paranoid? Are you all still attached? Is anybody still alive? Have I scared you all off? You don't know me. Hello. Aww. Total eclipse of the week. Okay. We're going to take another Tanqueray's alive. Woohoo! This is Tanqueray in the morning. Let's see. This is how she pops out of bed whenever she hears that there's been some YouTube craziness. She's like, woohoo! Hey! Like, come on, give a girl a break here and try my best. Right, let's see.
Fuck off.
She's very rude. That wee critter, whoever it is, that's messing about with the Jaffa cakes. She's very, very rude, telling everybody to go forth and multiply. I can't be responsible for what she's saying. Because look at me, I'm a little cute weasel. Is it like a moon pie? Well, not really. Not really. I don't really know if there's anything comparable. There's bound to be something, but I haven't found it yet. Whatever it is. But the Jaffa cake is a weird little hybrid creation, a little bit like myself. Hey, and you know, tasty little beggars a bit like myself. Hey, you don't know me. You have no idea how tempted I am to put that on the screen. Considering what I was just saying, it works. It works in perfectly. There you go, Ginger. If you're ever going to have an alt account, you need to call it Finger Snap. I love it. Oh dear. right, Griffey. That's how you know I like you. Whenever I tell somebody to fuck off now, I know that they can tolerate me, at least in small doses, and I'm grateful for it. Oh dear. Look, I know that Pearl is busy and all, trying to do normal life things and do all the stuffs, and try being part of a channel and doing all the things. But lean in, circle jerks. Lean in. This weirdo's still looking at me. It's freaking me out, man. If we don't get Pearl DeVere to make a ginger looking good video, I cannot be held responsible for what would happen after that if that doesn't happen. Just saying. Ginger's second alt account. Ginger looking good. Oh dear. These streets are wild at the minute. You have old Tiffany Manunu, as I'll now refer to her, because my other names for her are not for public display. Hey Tiffany. Hey. You're being criticized by a weasel. But Tiffany Manunu's trying to make a whole load of moves over there. It's getting very spicy. And I'd imagine whenever, by the time we get to tonight at Circle Jerks, between the six up of it all and the extraneous characters that are going to be rabid in the bushes. Just saying, be careful, everybody. Be careful, because you thought it was crazy before. I think we're about to take a whole turn sideways. In a good, funny way. But just expect it. Expect it. Be smart. Play safely. Yeah. There's a whole lot A whole lot of crazy things. So, can you even hear that, or is that turned down really quiet? Of course, now it goes to break and changes on to the next tree. Right, Griffey? Like, just take it as the cosmos saving you from the hissy fit that was about to erupt. She's over there doing part whatever of whatever. I'm sure it's very informative. I'm sure it's not at all biased and not at all based upon 2 years of her prior fuckery, but yeah, I'm sure it's just very on point. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie, Sophie's Mama Poo. I love the fact that everybody's a poo now. Well, I know in making dinner isn't exactly fun, but I hope your dinner is awesome and yummy and everything goes well and someone else washes the dishes and tidies up and that everybody is well behaved. And we shall see you later, my dear. We love you. We love you. Although, as someone else said earlier, now all I want is just like a packet of Jaffa cakes. Nom nom nom. Even if you don't know what they are, trust me, you need them. You need them in your life. There's nothing else that can be said for that because they are amazing. Let me see. I wonder will this work if I tried this? That's usually my famous last words before I blow everything up, isn't it? Ain't it? Do 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 do. No. I'm trying to flick through something, that's why I'm like delaying. Do, 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 do. No. Do, 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 do. Why are you pulling my tail, Griffy? What you doing? What you doing to my tail? I forgot. I put my arm up in front of the camera. I forgot what I was doing there for a wee second. Whoopsie. Right. Now, this is completely apropos of nothing whatsoever. This is just some light and gentle amusement that we're going to have in the background. Now, ooh, look at me. Look at me, I'm cute. Look at me, I'm beside the goats. So, over here, over there, we have the goats. And the goats are going to be doing all sorts of exciting things. Wait till you see the tiny goats. Now, for most of us that are coming into summer, this might seem like an untimely, unseasonable video to show. For the tiny Africans, however, it's perfect. Look at the wee goats. Look at them in their wee coats. Tiny goats in pajamas. And they didn't even have to get somebody else to buy the pajamas. They bought their pajamas themselves. Little draft goats, totes my goats. Look at them. They're so cute, right, Ginger? Right. Tiny goats in pajamas. What is there not to love about this? Look at them. Look. Look at their wee bums. Just boinging along. Boing, boing. They're just happy as Larry. Literally. Oh, look at him. His wee lemon pajamas. So cute. Bing. Tell me those are not adorable, right? Tell me you do not need an army of tiny goats in pajamas. And I will spend the rest of my days telling you how many different ways you are wrong. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. We all need like 400 tiny goats each. It would be amazing. But there's so much footage. I showed you a video the last day that we're live from Sunflower Farm Creamery, because their animals are well cared for, well maintained, loved, happy, clean, well fed, all of the things. And anybody who is any sort of animal owner, whether you live on a farm, whether you have a dog, whether you have a pet hamster, one of the joys that all animals bring is the little quirks in their character. They're the gentleness that's in their wee souls. They're just living life, being happy. So no matter what sort of a terrible day you might be having on the YouTubes or in life in general, if you need a total brain wipe of happiness, apart from watching Griffey's channel, of course, because I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to whatever waffle is coming out of my mouth? But you can also go to Sunflower Farm Creamery and check in on the little goats. They have them doing all things. They have them running along to classical music. They have them doing all slow motion things. They have them playing hide and go seek. You name it, the goats are doing all of the things. And it's just adorable. You can't, there is no other word for it. It's just like a total little antidote to the outside world. Look at that wee tot. Look at it. Look at it. Look at him, Nikita. Look at him. Look at him in his wee pajamas. That's Ginger as she goes along YouTube on the daily, going sideways. She's like, hey! Little sunflower goats. Yes, yes. Look at what has happened here, Frank. You've left us alone for 5 minutes and we've mutated onto baby goats in pajamas. It's all your fault, dude. It's all your fault. Don't hold me responsible for this. Look at the size of the cat. The cat looks like an elephant in comparison. Teeny wee goats. Come on, Frank. Even you would like an army of tiny goats. You can't deny that I'm right. Look. This is me the entire time I'm watching these videos. Some girls get mushy about babies and stuff. I'm very much more on the animal varieties, not this lady's armpits. This lady's armpits do nothing for me. But the wee goats are adorable. So if you head on over at some point, whenever you need a complete pick-me-up from life, there's just nothing to do with anything else. Head on over there. You won't regret it. It's just adorable. Right, Ginger? I mean, that was perfect timing. There's me going, this is the best thing ever. And then suddenly this woman's armpit appeared in the middle of nowhere. And you're like, what on earth is even happening? It's like your woman over here. We're lucky she's got clothes on. You should have seen her last week. So what's going on today? A whole lot of nothing. Oh, Nikita. Why are you bored? Why are you bored, Nikita? You want me to do tricks? Well, I mean, I could ask you to pay up for those tricks. If I was need $1, I would need you to pay $17 for the wee weasel to do tricks. Come into a truck stop near you. But let's see, when somebody tells you to hop on a cactus, you go, whee! And you don't say, no, I'm not going to play with the glittering ninjas. They are scary people. No, I do not like them. I don't want to go play. It's unfortunate. Glitter is bad for the environment. And the baby goats don't like it. And then whenever you're happy to see Frank, you can say, hello, Frank. Good to see you, Frank. Hello. Like, just like that. Lisa Jones, I have thought about it because there are so many animal videos. There's so many different things, but every time that I feel like I get all my virtual ducks in a row, one of the little fluffy fuckers wanders entirely off. And before you know it, everything goes sideways. Today, for example, I was going to do things earlier, which would be very different to what I can do now. Partly because of time constraints. So yeah, we're just having to ad-lib it a lot of the time, but I have got something funny for over the weekend. So even if the scary moon person does a whole lot of things tonight, just remember that we'll have something funny to laugh at. We'll have baby goats in pajamas. We'll have all the things. There'll be lots of it over the weekend. Would you like me to rub it like this, Chris, with one finger? Like this? The tiniest massage in the That's a whole different service again. Coming to a truck stop near you. Just serving the local community. Well, Chris, the fact you've survived is a wonderful thing. Do you want one too, Ginger? Little Miss Finger Snap. Tiny wee massage. Why does that look so rude in my head? Possibly because I'm broken. There's that. Oh. Oh. Ginger. Our bucket list has holes. The best I can tell you currently is that, as far as I have heard, in the sketchy knowledge that I do have, is that she is well and just managing life stuff and things. I haven't heard anything to the contrary, and a lot of people here do miss her. I hope that she gets to swing by at some point. Because yeah, we miss you, Tracy. We do. Can you imagine, Tracy, if I did that? She would be like, Tracy would be off if I did that. I wouldn't need to speak for the next half an hour. she would get us shut down. I know, Ginger, right? Cause look. See, we miss you, Tracy. We miss you. It's hard because of all the life things that happen with all of us. That's one thing that we're a wee bit more acutely aware of than a whole lot of other people on these weird streets, is that no matter what, it doesn't matter a lot of this silly nonsense that happens on the internet. Most of us have life concerns to handle, whether it's health issues, whether it's family issues, no matter what it is. And usually one of the best part of I'll speak for myself, one of the best parts of my week is being able to hang out with everybody and check how you're all doing. Because these are all special people. So don't forget that. As much as I laugh and joke about and carry on and do all the silly things, you're all very special. Apart from that finger snap lady, she's weird. She goes sideways down the YouTubes. Whee! She's doing all the weird stuff. All the weird shit. Nikita! What's going on? Chris will be back presently. She's probably just nursing her sore butt cheeks as we speak. The other thing I meant to add whenever I showed you the wee Jaffa Cakes thing was, for those of you that are subbed up to the amazing Pearl DeVere, please swing by her channel. Watch all the things. Give her all the thumbs up, all the love, all the hearts and flowers and everything that you've got, because Pearl made that. And I don't know, it just made my soul happy. A little bit like the baby goats, only better, because it had Jaffa Cakes in it. Can't be eating baby goats. You can only eat the Jaffa Cakes. You pointing at me, Ginger, or yourself? It's hard to tell. Tell me this, everybody. I realize that if you're sort of around my general age bracket, so without dating a soul in a unfortunate kind of way, there's a set of creators on the YouTubes called the Vlog Brothers. They've been on YouTube for quite some time. I'm not sure if any of you would watch them or have watched them over the years. They're good people doing good things. None of the crazy nonsense that we see over here, just a whole lot of amazing life-changing stuff, really, that they do. But yeah, unfortunately, a few weeks ago, one of them was diagnosed with lymphoma. And hopefully all will go well with their treatment and stuff, because they're good dudes who actually do work really hard at putting positive things out into the world for people. Not fake positivity, but life-changing, how to get through all of the things kind of a way. Chris, you were getting shouted at left, right, and center earlier. Apparently, you can be in 100 different places at once, which is pretty amazing. Congratulations. You didn't even know you were doing it. I wonder, has the team worked out that it is the 1A community yet rather than the A1 community, like some sort of weirdo sauce? I don't know why. I'd be lying if I said if it didn't make me laugh. It does. It makes me laugh a lot. What can you do? What can you do? That's me trying to read. I'm not falling asleep. It's because I'm trying to read something and then I look down and it looks like I've fallen asleep, but I haven't really. I found a tiny little donkey. It's actually a tiny little horse. It's the cutest thing in the world, apart from the baby goats. But we'll save that for another day, in case Frank dies of cuteness overload. Right, Nikita? Things change so quickly around the internet in general. That's why it's sort of, we all get caught up in the he said, she said of it all. We all do it. I've done it 100 times over. Probably will do it again. But unlike some, I'm trying to keep things a wee bit more limited now, and maybe just rather than the grand sweeping they, I'm trying to make those who are actually responsible for a thing be the ones held accountable for a thing. It's hard, but we have to start somewhere, right there. Look at me and Linny. I used to taunt Linny over here. I'd come on here going, "Hey, Linny, hi!" And to be fair to her, she probably got pissed off at me at the start, I've no doubt. But she took it well. But now it makes me laugh, and I just have to say that to everybody. Just everybody gets a hey! Hello! I wanted to brag. Look. I would say, considering the struggle that I see happening over there on a daily basis, that whole sentence might be a wee push too far. You may just have broken one of the team there. Finger snap. That has to be your name forever now. It's because I'm trying to read, Chris. I'm trying to move the phone around so that I can read and try to look like I'm not reading, because if I look down, I look like I'm asleep. And yeah. Lisa, are you like 4.5 hours behind? I'm only joking. Yes, the Vlog brothers. They're good people. Good people. Chris or anybody, if anybody is able to search their name, trust me, you'll not make a mistake with dropping their link. They're easy to spot. They're a very big channel. If anybody can't find it, I'll drop it for you. It sounds a lot weirder than what I meant. But they're good people. Good people. See, I look like I'm winking now. Now I look like I'm constipated. Right, I'll drop the wee thing. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Chris. Vlog Brothers. Now, as I told Little Miss Fingersnap earlier, I gave her a little bit of a teaser of what was going to be in store for today. However, the YouTubes is a bit of a changing situation, so I had to sort of evolve that plan. So we are going to keep. I have a whole story. My bucket list has holes about a topic that you may find very interesting, but we'll have to save it for over the weekend because it's a wee bit longer. And yeah, if you get a chance, and the Vlog Brothers are good at a whole lot of different things. They have, I don't know how many channels at the moment. They've been around on the internet for years at this point. They have a charity, a 501c3. They write books. They have made films. You name it, they're doing it. And they're just good dudes. We don't see too many of those, really. So, Jesse. Now you're talking my language. Please tell me there's going to be a boat race at some point in this Viking battle, because if there is, I may or may not have taken part in a Viking boat race every year that I've been alive so far, and that's far too many years that should ever be counted. But look, Chris, to be honest, look, she's creeping me the fuck out, man. Every time I look away, she looks at me, she looks at Great Granny over there. I don't know what she's doing. I don't understand. I don't know whether it's my money, whether it's my cute little butt, whether it's the lampshade over there. I don't know what she's doing, but she is being sneaky AF. There is no question. Freaking me out. Or so she thinks. Talking of people being freaked out, did anybody happen to hear? I'm going to break my own rule now today. Did anybody happen to hear the perp try to sort of verbally square up to Six Up, saying, "I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You're not gonna run me off the YouTubes." So that's why I keep warning you that tonight could get spicy. You know, I'm not scared. It's like, well, the fact you've even had to say that tells us a whole lot. A whole lot. And don't apologize, Lisa. I'm just joking, love. You know that. You know that. Right. Good news, everybody. Good news. Oh, Chris. He tried. He tried. I think we can tell from the reception that he got how that's going to go. Yeah. Stop creeping at me, lady. Look. Just because Chris has a flat pancake booty does not mean that you can cook mine. Stop being so weird and take yourself away from the doorway, lady. I don't know. What do you think it is going on in your woman's head? What do you think she is thinking over there? Apart from, what the hell am I looking at? Why is there a weasel in my living room? Because that's perfectly normal. That happens all the time. I mean, look at the weasel. It's wearing a nice wee hat. It's got a nice wee scarf. It looks very domesticated. I know, Chris. It's your woman. I'm trying to keep an eye on her. I'm trying to make it look subtle, but it's not working. She's being all weird and shit. What you doing over there, lady? Do you see my tiny teeth? Jesse, you'll have a great day. And those things are. I hope you get good weather, because whenever those kind of events are organized, they're usually great crack. I'm looking forward to seeing all the footage that you'll have, because that would be amazing if you're able to show any at some point. Right, oh lovely people. So, while I'm trying to look at my phone without pulling a perp, what is coming up on these YouTubes? Oops. Nearly hit a whole lot of buttons there. Oh, we've only got 45 minutes to go until Circle Jerks. Well, we can call it 45 minutes, but you know, that terrible, terrible Lolita person. She's always late, always driving in on one wheel, doing 6 loads of washing, and being all of the channels and doing all of the YouTube things. She's just, and it makes a terrible situation. Yes, I'm looking at all the nuns. That's why I always look so traumatized. Like that made that weird pervy Willy Weasel look kind of evil there for a second, but it was worth it. Okay, so I don't want to startle you, but don't worry, everything is well. But underneath the way YouTube gives you like a mixture of sort of the recommended things and the things you're subscribed to on the mobile app, on the cell app, whatever. For some reason, I don't know why, but YouTube have decided that I need to watch a raccoon eating jello. Let that sink in for a moment. YouTube have saw what I've been watching on the YouTubes, and I went, no. You need to watch a raccoon eating jello. That doesn't tell you a lot about my life. I don't know what will. Right, Chris? Let's see, if I flick it on here, it'll maybe let me show it to you. I'll have to maybe do it without the audio for a wee second. Just realized I was talking to you on mute, so that was marvelous. What I was trying to tell you was, I was trying to skip past the bit where they had a cooking portion of the video, a cooking portion of a jello video. Just saying. Welcome, Adele. You are here just in time to see a raccoon eating jello. And it's going to be the best thing you've ever witnessed, apparently. So we're going to mute that for a wee second. We're going to mute me. No, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Stop. Stop playing the music. Stop playing the music. No more music, Okay. Right. Let's have a tiny little bit of audio and see what glory awaits us all. This is the first time I'm going to see this. This will be an experience for us all. All the things are happening today. This is from a channel called Tito the Raccoon. They make jello and then they feed it to the raccoon, amongst other things. You have to let me know if you can hear it. Look at him. Look at him. Stick your face in it. Some unfortunate noises there from old Tito, apparently. His table manners are on par with a lot of YouTubers we see on a daily basis. Look at this. He's just going for it. Go for it, Tito. Live your best life. Get stuck in there, Tito. Don't eat the plate. Look, he's not even using his wee hands. He's very dainty. Very dainty. Down. I'm just jealous of his good deeds. Alright, don't play with it, Tito, for fuck's sake. Look. Just eat the thing. Look, there isn't a hidden secret in here. Just put it in your mouth, man. Tito, if you go to Kick, you'll be able to live stream on a daily basis. You'll love it over there. It'll be amazing. Look, Tito, half of your jello is about to disappear onto the floor. Get it. Oh. Where are you going? Getting cocky now. He's just wandering around the place. See what I mean? He's far better behaved than most of these other people we see. Look at this. Such a child, honest to goodness. He's like, I got all the jello. You didn't. So there you go. Things you have seen today. Tiny goats in pajamas. And a raccoon eating jello. Look at his wee snoot. Right finger snap. That these wee dudes were just living their best wee lives, eating jelly, having a great wee time. Great wee time. Didn't need a whole live stream. They have more subscribers than most of us can shake a stick at. It's a fucking raccoon eating jelly. And they didn't even need a personalised number plate. Amazing, really. Amazing. Look, I know that they're not cute, but to someone like me, we don't have them over here. So those little the little trash pandas look adorable. I know that it would not be so adorable when it would be, making a mess in amongst the bins and stuff, and creating havoc in the garden and eating all the cat food and all that kind of stuff, or chomping onto your hand as you try to put your garbage bag in the bin. But they look adorable. And they eat jello. What more do you want? You're so cute. Do you think this lady's been cooking jello in her kitchen? Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it. A troop of monkeys. Now look, Adele, you're just showing off. What kind of monkeys, Adele? Now I have so many questions. Now it means we'll be on to monkey videos next. It'll be a whole thing. It's again one of the things I have in common with Trisha Griffiths. I have sent her I don't know how many random animal videos over the past decade. It's like, here's an animal doing something funny. So silly. Who wouldn't love like little troops of monkeys going through the place? Although monkeys can be a bit of a handful. They're cute and all. I think they can get it. They're a little bit like YouTubers. You can get a wee bit excitable. You have to protect yourself because you never know what's going to happen. And most of them have to wear a diaper whenever they're in the house. For vet monkeys. Oh, look. You see, they're so cute. Both of them sling people. That is very true. Very, very true. Finger snap. That is literally our YouTube experience in a nutshell. We were just here looking at the monkeys, having a nice wee time. We were just hanging out and, enjoying the scenery. And then all of a sudden, and then it's every man, woman, child, raccoon, Ewok for themselves. Never mind the weasel. The weasel always comes last. Nobody ever cares about the weasel. Right, Adele? It is like watching. You can feel that whole genetic link thing going on without needing to analyze it. It's kind of amazing, really. Right. Right, Ginger? Poop in the eye. Smack. and that was when everything was going well. That's when everybody's on good terms. It only gets weirder after the fact. Yes, all bets are off at that point because, I mean, God only knows what would happen. Right? Now I need to put Vervet monkeys on the screen. You see? Let's see. Let's see, little YouTubes. Oh, look. I can't play that one. That one will definitely get us struck. Oh, I've definitely seen these before. Well, I can't show you the particular video, but there is a video from the BBC that shows them all getting drunk and stuff. Yeah, they can have a great wee time, those two monkeys. Are none too distant relatives. Right. Let me see. Share screen. Yep, that's why I'm sort of padding time. Lisa Jones. We're going in the whole warm up circle jerks. We might as well hang on. Everybody's stuck with me this long, unfortunately. But also, if you need to go and get refreshments, use the bathroom. Try not to do both at the same time. But if you need to do those things, no offense will be taken. Right, this is only a short, so hopefully it shouldn't get us into terrible trouble, she says. Right, so you see the little monkey? What do you say? It's so cute. These are baby vervet monkeys. Look at his wee ears. Aww. Only a baby monkey for 6 months. Aww. They're nicer than most humans, to be honest. So yeah, there you go. Vervet monkeys, there's a whole ton about them on the interwebs. And like I said, one of the things you can find, like most things to do with any of our fellow apes, is that often that they have a propensity for the alcoholic beverages. And sometimes that can be very, very funny. If you get a chance, I can't play it on here because it'll get a strike. But if you get a chance to watch, there's a little video from the BBC with alcohol with vervet monkeys drinking alcoholic drinks. It's silly and kind of funny. I love altitude. Hello. Look, that's it's bad enough with Homo sapiens as it is. But like the baby monkey of it all would just be a nightmare. Because partly it would be cute and adorable until you would get to that time every day where they need a wee nap or they're having a little tantrum, and then you'd be like, oh my god, they're never gonna, you know. But they are cute. I'm going to skip right past your terrible first message there. I love altitude. You terrible, terrible person. Put this one up because this one is a good one. I hope everybody that celebrates Memorial weekend, the long weekend, whatever way you guys phrase it over there, I hope that all of your celebrations and festivities pass well and safely, that even for us non-Americans, we can still remember those who have been injured in conflicts all over the world, and those who have lost their lives in order to give us somewhere to call home, really. So for all of you that affects in a very personal way, a lot of us understand. Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and remember that there is a positive side to it as well. There is. See. It's a tough one because it can be a very difficult day for so many for a whole lot of reasons. It's a very complicated thing. Nothing, you're right, Ginger, it's not free. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who your allegiance is to, what your political leaning is. That's something that we should all be respectful of. So yeah, but it can be a very difficult day for so many as well. just as I'm trying to lighten the mood, then Lisa Jones comes in strong with the exactly finger. God bless you, Lisa Jones. Exactly finger snap. We appreciate you and we love you very much. Griffey, look, we know you haven't been around here for a hot minute because you're just sitting over there doing nothing and all, and just, letting me run amok over here. But that doesn't mean you get to come on and be all mean and terrible to me. Is this what I'm going to say next? I'm going to turn on the YouTubes tomorrow and you'll be on Purple's panel doing a whole wee willy weasel expose. Is that what we're going to see? Is that where this is going? Because look, even she's shocked. Even she just won't take it at all. Explain yourself, Griffey. Explain yourself. Finger snap will be sent to get you under control. See? Look, finger snap. Unfortunately, Wee Willie Weasel can't snap as such. But he can at least give you a wee wiggle. And that's all you need. Look, a lot can be done in life with a wee wiggle. A lot can be achieved. I wasn't sure who you were talking about there. Griffey, thought it was maybe me. I was like, probably. I mean, that works as well. Yes, probably. Well, you see, you need to be quick if they're looking for a butt flash. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Lean in, everybody. Get your telephoto lenses ready. Jesse, go get your husband. Tell him I love him. And then also tell him he's about to win Nature Photographer of the Year award. He wasn't even prepared for it. But we're going to do this, yeah. You ready? You ready? You ready? Hop on the cactus, everybody. Whee! See? It's quick. It's quick. It's quick. But like I say, for just $17 into Griffey's PayPal account, you too can get the unedited, unabbreviated, and up close and personal version of all of the nods you could wish for. Our bucket list has holes. I don't know if you heard me a wee minute ago. Well, more than a wee minute, but I had prepared something for today. When I say prepared, it makes me sound like I'm about to bake a cake. It's not. Unfortunately, that's not what's happening. Sorry. But the thing that I was going to go through would be very much in your wheelhouse. Now, I may be stretching it a little bit, but so just bear with me there. Keep your expectations low. Our bucket list has holes because, yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm no Griffey. We're the budget. We're the budget tiny Africans. What can we do? The dollar store version. But at least you'll get a wee wiggle. Like, wee. That would cheer you up. That would cheer everybody up. What is there not to love about that? I'm just saying it would put a smile on so many people's faces. Possibly. Might improve their outlook on life. Our bucket list says holes is now looking at the screen going, what on earth are you talking about, Way? I don't know either. Don't worry. Right, let's see. What else can I show you in the meantime? That sounds a whole lot more dodgy than what I intended as well. Oh, I know what I'm going to show you. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Please hold. Your view is very important to us. Unfortunately, your usual live stream host is unavailable, and therefore you're stuck with we. There's very little we can do about that currently, other than grin and bear it. But we thank you for your patience during this difficult time of transition. And all you can do is light a candle and hope to God that it ends soon. For your sake rather than for mine. Okay, now this is going to be very loud and then I'm going to be scared. Whoop. Yeah, look. That's why it made me laugh when a certain someone was, reporting folk to the guards. we both know how that would go. And someday we're going to reenact that live on the YouTubes. Today is not that day because we're trying not to get us shut down. We'll do that over in mine, somewhere that doesn't matter if we get in trouble. But the hilarity of someone calling the, and I quote, Irish police is just glorious. Glorious, glorious. Love that for you. Love that. Live your best life. Godspeed. Just know that there's a guard in the arsehole of Tullamore that's sitting going, what are you lot even? Why is there some weird woman on the phone telling me about a poo and a tavern? Ah, dear. You have to imagine these things, otherwise they would drive you crazy. So, talking of which, haha. No. Mode. Boom. There we go. Very good. Ah. Look at this, everybody. So, as you will see from the new and improved Poo channel, no longer Poo.2, but just Poo. If you aren't already subbed up, please make the time to do that. That's where you'll find some of the funniest, most educational, enthralling, life-affirming, and self-reassuring content on the YouTubes. No pressure, Pooh. It's not like I've given you a huge build up there or anything. No pressure. No pressure at all. So we're going to hear in this little handy dandy video, we're going to hear what Mr. Hardy has to say about racism. Ooh. Ooh.
Thing in Texas. What thing in Texas? The 5 people that got shot by the illegal alien. Watch what you're saying. How you're saying it, I should say. I said illegal alien. Okay. Well, the other family, the family that got shot, they're Hondurans. Yeah. And they're immigrants also. And apparently, a friend of mine in Texas. What thing in Texas? The 5 people that got shot by the in Texas. What thing in Texas?
That would be me telling you to please hold while I'm still on mute. So I realized that it wasn't turned up very loud, so now we have to turn it up way loud. So I'm definitely going to have to be quiet for a wee second. So, bing, bing. You're about to hear the potential of some unfortunate turns of phrase here. So please, and I'm not joking for once, if you have sensitive ears, or listening in the vicinity, you may want to either apply some headphones or rewatch at a later point, because the things that Pooh heard these people saying was a wee bit unfortunate, but that's why we're going to watch it. It's not because of any particular bad words, but because of how they view the world. Okay.
The 5 people that got shot by the illegal alien. Watch what you're saying. How you're saying it, I should say. I said illegal alien. Okay. Well, the other family, the family that got shot, they're Hondurans. Yeah. And they're immigrants also. And apparently, a friend of mine at work's sister-in-law confirmed this. The Hondurans are looked down upon by Mexicans. Okay. So that other guy was Mexican. Apparently, Mexicans and Hondurans hate each other. Apparently, as far as like all the Hispanics that immigrate to the United States, Hondurans are like they're the bottom of the barrel. Mexicans absolutely hate them. Wow, I didn't know that. Oh yeah. What sucks about racism is really all the other races, blacks, Asians, Mexicans, they all hate each other worse than we hate any of them.
So you're saying you hate all those races?
For real. We can't talk about that though here. Ask anybody who's been in the military. Okay. All right. Because I'm on panel with Purple and they can hear you. Okay. I'm not offending anybody. I've already been called a racist. No, me too. Well, me you too. Well, you are white. Well, you are white. Well, you are white. Oh, that's true. So you're automatically racist.
That right there was a racist statement.
Okay. Good night, Jeeves. There you have it from Jeeves. Yeah, good night, Jeeves. Good night, Jeeves. Go have a beer.
Now, without giving you any context of who that person is, would you suggest that those things would be a good idea to vocalize anywhere? Never mind have such a narrow-minded view of the world that somehow that only the white people are on the top of this totem pole that they have created in their heads. And I realize I'm asking you to make a very sweeping judgment there, but sometimes the least information you have is the best plan. It's not a trick question, so don't worry. Uncle Amanda Pooh, if you come here, everything is a paddy wagon. 9. Without ruining the whole thing, if you aren't, like I said, if you aren't subscribed to Pooh and you would like to educate yourself on the world of the YouTubes, and because you'll hear me talking about it, you'll probably hear Griffey talking about it when she gets power again sometime in hopefully the not too distant future. But these people, one of them in particular, is a woman by the name of Heidi, and Heidi is on Purple's panel pretty much every day. Why, you ask? Why indeed? Science has not found an answer to that question currently. But while we wait for that answer, this Heidi person has decided to somehow vocalize her opinion of, in her mind, and apparently according to her, what her husband thinks of the social structure based upon ethnicity or skin color. And trust me, that's one of the better bits. That's one of the better bits our bucket list has holes. That's why I played that video, because Pooh picked that for good reason. That's the way they see people, on some sort of pecking order. It's the weirdest, most dated, mind-numbingly fucking stupid opinion you can hear, really. And she's so proud of it, she's up there telling everybody about it on a YouTube live stream. She's so proud of it. Right, our bucket list has holes. I'm not too far different, as you well know. That's why we've taken to doing things a little bit differently. And that way we can still say the things, we can still have the difficult discussions, because there are discussions that need to be had, but not in whatever fucking way was happening there. I think no, there's very few countries that would work well in, to be honest. I mean, I don't know where that would be, to be honest. Certainly not here. Not in most of Europe. Even in Africa, it wouldn't go well either. Look, you would have started some sort of international incident, to be quite fucking honest with you. But Yeah, that's what they're. That's how they roll. That's how they roll. Now the only reason I didn't play the very end there is because that wee song gets copyright claim, so I didn't want Griffey to kick me out and into the streets, because then I would be a little homeless weasel, and that would be very unfortunate. But yeah, if you don't want to subject yourself to 7 to 8 hours, if not more, daily of these people live streaming, please subscribe to Pooh. They will cut it down for you in a nice little bite-sized version, and it will be much more enjoyable. Okie dokie. So, Eliza, Lolita, Soup, Pearl, Tangeray, TJ, Bugsy Jack. Did I get everybody? Feels like a memory test trying to remember everybody. Did I get them all? Pretty much. And 6 Up Media. We'll be going live soon. So Tits McGee, Tits is never going to forgive me, Griffey. How could I forget the tits of it all? Tits, I am so sorry. Please do not hate me forever. You can hate me for a week or so, but not for forever. It wasn't intentional. And you see, this is why we need to get Griffey back full time, because quite frankly, I shouldn't be left to my own devices. But the circle jerks are going to be doing all of the things, and we will have 6 Up, and you will probably see some very furious little old bulls pop in and pop out. Don't take the bait, people. If you haven't already, don't just use your wisdom, because they want to get you to say things and to engage in whatever stupidity. Sometimes you just need to take a little step back and just let them show themselves for who they really are, so then they can jump on a cactus. See? Griffey, you're getting me in trouble. You're not even... I'm an utter failure, everyone. Purple sitting in the background going, well, yes. Tits McGee. Tits. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget you. You're very special to me, and I love you very much. It was Griffey's fault. She made me do it. No, hopefully in a wee minute they'll be live. If any of you amazing peeps, yeah, I did put in soup. I did, because I remember going to say, because one of these days we'll get her to abbreviate her name to just soup. Yes, yeah. Now she's going to make me feel like a tit. Yes, I did. Yes, I got soup and Bugsy and Lolita and Tanga and Pearl. And TJ. You've forgotten some more, Griffey. Come on. Chop, 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 chop. Bugsy. Not we. No, gonna have there'll be six up. Six up is going to be on doing the things, and she's going to be talking about all the things. So I'm sure it's going to be a little bit like our favorite Chris, a whole spicy meatball of a situation. Sure, it'll be interesting. We've all learned a lot. Can somebody shake Griffey, please? She's broken. Yes, I said this. Okay, if somebody would like to put their little link-a-me thing-a-me bubble, look at me with my technical terms. This is what Griffey has to put up with on the daily. Into the chat, just by some freak of nature, if one of you is not already subscribed to the Circle Jerks, please make that happen, because you will learn all of the things over there, in case you have missed them on the interwebs. You will learn them all over there. I forgot about this. I found something else to show you as well. I'll have to remember to put the links for these in the description afterwards. I'm gonna have to turn the music right down though, because right, let's see. Do it this way. Right. While we're still waiting for the Circle Jerks. We're going to watch a movie. Yes, we're going to watch a movie. In fairness, the movie may not take more than a minute, so you'll be fine. Don't worry. Okay. So this is a little movie. that you may have heard about a wee boat that was made in Northern Ireland, and things just they didn't go terribly well with the wee boat, but we don't talk about it much. We keep it a secret. Nobody knows about it. So These handy dandy wee blighters are going to tell you all about the very secret story of the Titanic. Were you able to hear it? Could you hear the little story? It was amazing. If he's all fecked off now to either the bathroom or the circle jerks. Is anybody still alive? Am I still alive? Are we even here? What is even happening? And Circle Jerk has just gone live. So beautiful. Everybody, leg it straight over to Circle Jerks. I don't know if you're telling me that, and there's just a delay in the chat. So if you are, I love you. Thank you very much for bearing with me and for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Griffey appreciates you. Stella appreciates you. Your woman over here, she appreciates you. So you're dismissed now. Feck off. Clear on off over to Circle Jerks. I love you. Bye. 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 Bye.